So before we get into this week's vlog, I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about my own personal PCOS experience. It is something I get asked about across all my platforms from girls who are also experiencing PCOS or other hormonal issues, and I wanted to have a place where I actually share my whole experience that you guys can go back and reference if you ever need. But please keep in mind, I am not a doctor and I am not an expert in this. I just want to share my own experience in case it can be helpful to any of you or make you feel like you are not alone, because so many girls experience this, and a lot of times there's so much misinformation online, there's so much noise around how to do it, and I just want to make you guys feel like you are not alone, and there is so many of us in the world who experience hormonal issues. So I was on birth control from 14 or 15 up until COVID. And I was put on birth control because I had gotten a period once and I never really got it again, and they told me it would regulate my system. I went off of it during COVID because I didn't have access to it. I had moved home and kind of just stopped taking it out of nowhere. It was fine, but I never got a regular period. I maybe had a couple of periods while I was off of it for a year, and then I had moved back to New York. I was single. I'd actually just started seeing James, and I wanted to go back on birth control to be safe. So I saw a new doctor in New York City, and before putting me back on the pill, they did blood work. And when they did blood work, and because I was off of the hormonal pill, they could see my natural hormones. And they came into the room and like, did you know you had PCOS? And I was like, I had no idea. They actually said, how long have you had PCOS for? And I was like, what's that? I didn't know I had that. And they explained it to me. They told me I had it, and the way that they could see that I had it from my blood work was that I had a super high level of testosterone at the time. There's so many different symptoms around PCOS, and what I was experiencing was weight gain and irregular periods. I just thought I had an irregular period. I didn't know it meant I had PCOS, but a lot of people get facial hair or other symptoms around PCOS, and I didn't really have any of those besides the weight gain. And they told me going back on the pill would regulate my hormones and help with all of this, so I went back on the pill. During that time, I really wanted to feel healthier. I honestly thought I had gained the weight because I was going out, I was partying, I was not really focusing on my health, and I really wanted to get that part under control, so I really focused on working out. I was like addicted to it. I was working out like 4, 5, 6 times a week and was doing hardcore workouts like berries and stuff, and I did get the weight gain under control and started prioritizing my health a bit more. And then about a year and a half, and I was obviously getting a normal period because I was on the pill again. And a year and a half later, so this was like March of last year, I was like, okay, I don't want to be on the pill anymore. I'm in a really serious relationship. I'm not trying to get pregnant, but if I got pregnant, that would be fine. And I decided to go off of the pill because I felt like I wasn't in control of my hormones and I wasn't understanding my body. And I wanted to have a regular period without the pill making me have a regular period. So I decided to go off of it. I didn't talk to a doctor or anything. I just went off of it myself. And I feel like it takes your body like 6 months to a year to really like regulate itself after being on the pill for so long. And I did have a break obviously in between the COVID when I went off of it, but I had gone off of it. I felt like it took 8 months for my body to really regulate it. I wasn't getting a regular period. It was coming like once every 2 or 3 months. I wasn't really thinking about it, and then January of this year is the first time I actually started to get a semi-regular period. I had been off of the pill for a while. I was, I've been really focusing on my health. I was doing lower impact workouts. I live a healthier lifestyle than I was. January to now, I've gotten a semi-regular period. So I've gotten a period basically every month, but I've had like a 35-day cycle, which is just a bit longer. So each month it gets pushed out and pushed out. So there was like 1 month that it kind of just got pushed to the next month. But I really feel like I'm more control of my period now. And I did a few things to help me get it back. And one of the main things that really helped me was acupuncture. I go to Within. I'm pretty sure I have a discount that I can put in the description, but Within is an amazing acupuncture studio in Manhattan and now in Williamsburg. And I was going in pretty consistently, which I need to get back into. I just have been so busy, and they help regulate hormones. So I was going in and getting treatment, and I really think that was a huge part in me getting my period back. And recently, to really understand more now that I feel like I'm getting a regular period, I have started working with Alara. Alara is an expert women's healthcare that treats hormonal issues at the root. Their goal is to deliver results you can see and feel. So I started working with Alara, and it is a virtual women's healthcare that focuses on patients with hormonal issues. This can be hormonal and metabolic health symptoms. It can be PCOS, endometriosis, thyroid conditions, pre-fertility, infertility. It is an extremely personalized plan to work one-on-one virtually with a doctor. I have really loved Alara because I have felt a lot of times that I've gone and seen doctors in person. They're extremely busy, rushing to see other patients, and don't have time to really hear me out and hear my personal experiences with hormonal issues and really want to get to the root of my personal hormonal issues. They deliver personalized plans of in-depth testing, one-on-one video doctor and nutritionalist visits, comprehensive supplement and prescription plans to give you the solutions you deserve. Your health is not one thing, it is everything, and we have experienced that deeply over here in our apartment. My boyfriend sadly lost one of his good friends this year. I have not talked about this on social media at all. They were actually quite similar in age. He had 2 kids, and he lived, him and his wife, in Brooklyn near us, and it was very devastating and something that happened pretty quickly. So health has been a huge priority for James and I this year. It is something I've been focusing on for a bit now, but we've also figured out a really good healthcare plan for us. We actually just went and got a full body scan of our moles and everything together last week, so it is something that we are really focusing on, especially as we start to get older. But when it comes to hormonal health, no 2 people are exactly the same, so it is amazing working with Alara, who is delivering that one-on-one personal care, really listening to your own experiences, your own symptoms, your own hormonal issues, and delivering a plan that will work. So when I have met with Alara, we went through everything that I have experienced, and we worked on a plan to go forward. My plan right now was to get to blood work now that I have been off of the pill for over a year now, and I'm starting to experience semi-regular periods. Our plan is to make my periods a bit more regular, shorten down that cycle time so that I'm getting them monthly at the same time every month, so I can really understand when it is coming. After our first visit, she set up a blood work panel for me to go get at a Quest lab near me, so I went and did that, and she also put me on these Ovastil packets, and these are going to support my hormones and help me get that cycle in a 28-day phase. So what I do is I just put it in water twice a day with a meal, so at breakfast and at dinner I use a little thing. And again, I'm not promoting the supplement, it is just what the doctor has put me on. And I will say this past month I got a 29-day cycle, so it shortened. I've been doing this. I went and got my blood work done at a Quest, and then I had my second appointment with her. She could see that I still had heightened testosterone. So we're gonna keep taking this for the next 3 to 6 months and then do another blood test and reevaluate that. The other thing we were looking for in my blood work was that she wanted to make sure I was actually ovulating, and ovulating is the time in your cycle where you can get pregnant. What typically happens is you ovulate on day 14, on or around day 14, but I think my ovulation, because my cycle was longer, was being pushed out to day 20 or 21. But still, although I was ovulating, she wanted to make sure I was actually releasing the hormone that you release. I think I'm saying this right, when you ovulate. And what was really exciting and what I was very nervous about when we had the second appointment was that I maybe wasn't ovulating, which means I probably wouldn't be able to get pregnant, at least right now, which I'm not trying to, but I'd like to be set up for the future when I do want to get pregnant, that I'm ovulating consistently. Thankfully, my blood work showed that I was ovulating and I was releasing that hormone that showed I did ovulate during the month. So I was very excited about that, and I just want to get the testosterone a little bit down and a few other things so that my hormones are super regulated. Alara is not just one appointment, it is a long-term plan with real access and attention, where their care team drives solutions and manages your needs over time. I highly recommend working with them. It is so easy to jump on a Zoom call, take control of your health. The amount of confidence I have gained after feeling like I have control of my body and what is happening inside of me as a woman has been a huge highlight of this year, and I feel so much more confident in myself knowing that I understand my body on such a deeper level. I could not recommend Alara more, and if you guys have any more questions, please leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer anything that I can. I know that dealing with hormonal issues is terrible. I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy, and just know that you can get control and you can understand your body if you put in the time. It is daunting, it is scary, maybe you don't want to figure it out, maybe you don't want to know, but when you do know, feel so much better. I really hope that this is helpful for some of you guys, and I'm always here to help and answer any questions about my own experience. Hi vlog! I'm in the car again, of course. I'm driving back home from being in the city. As you guys kind of saw, I was shooting today at Phuket's with the Lemmy team, the Lemmy Gummies team. It was a really quick shoot and they needed a model for it and reached out to me last week. So I decided to do it with them. They're launching the Lemmy Sleep Gummies at the minibar at Phuket's Hotel in New York. So we did like a little high quality reel for them launching that into the hotel, which was really fun. And now I'm heading back home. I have a couple of meetings this afternoon that I have to take. I actually have 4 meetings. 2 this afternoon and 2 tonight, because one is with people who are in Japan and another is with someone. She wanted to do it at like 8 p.m. tonight. So that's what I'm doing for the rest of the day. Let's get into another weekly vlog. The thing with me is I don't ever plan these vlogs. The only way for me to do vlogs is to pick the camera up and start and then see where it takes me. So that is where we're at. I'm just gonna take you through this week in New York City. Don't have a crazy ton planned except for like a few events this week, but this weekend I have a lot going on. One of my good friends from home is flying out here and having an event for her brand on Friday, and then Alex, one of my best friends here, who you guys have definitely seen in the vlog, she's Australian, is having her 30th birthday party on Saturday, and it's gonna be like a pretty big thing and deal. So busy weekend and busy week as always. Good morning. It's 7:37. I'm so tired. Did not sleep very well last night. And I usually don't get up before 7, but I did today. Had an alarm set. I actually don't set an alarm, which is a crazy thing about me, because I usually don't like have to be up that early, and I know that I'll naturally wake up by like 7:30. Also, my boyfriend wakes up early, so that'll wake me up. So like he usually is up no later than like 7:15. That's like the latest. He usually gets up before 7. So like it kind of wakes me up, and then I'll hear him come in and out of the apartment when he walks Crispy. That's like my alarm clock instead of setting an actual alarm clock. But I set one this morning because I had to be up early because I have an 8 a.m. meeting at the Bowery Hotel in Manhattan. So I'm driving there now. I was gonna take the train, and then I looked at my phone this morning because last night it said it would take like a 30-minute drive, and it said 12 minutes. So I was like, perfect. I'm driving and I checked there's parking around there. There should be, hopefully. Let's pray. I gave myself a 15-minute buffer. I'm so responsible. I'm getting there early so I'm not stressed out. Watch me still like not find parking, then be like really stressed out that I'm late. But yes, I have a meeting, and then I want to pop over to the Elk, which is a coffee shop in Nolita, and the original location is in the West Village. It's so cute. And they started carrying Skin by Ella, and within a week placed a reorder for the stock that they have because so many people were buying the lip oil. So that's really exciting. I want to go see it in person. I think I'll go to the Nolita one because that's closer to where my meeting is, and then closer to get back to home. So that is what I'm doing. I was up till like 11 last night doing work. We're revamping the Skin by Ella website for holiday. We have a holiday edit coming out, which is super exciting. That's launching tomorrow. And so we were just on there with our website developer who was helping, like showing showing us the preview of like everything. We gave her like in real time edits, so hopefully she'll flash those back to us tonight before it goes live tomorrow. And was also in a meeting because we had, I think I said it yesterday, but we're having a partnership with Nekohama and Boulevard in Venice on December 7th. So we kind of started ironing out the details for that, you guys. It's gonna be so fucking fun. It is going to be like this insane matcha hot chocolate fountain. It has this like beautiful window in Venice. We're gonna do Skin by Ella. We're gonna do holiday gift wrapping. There's gonna be obviously coffee from the coffee shop. We'll have music. It'll just be like such a vibe. And obviously LA is so nice this time of year, so we can be outside. They have like so many fun videos on their Instagram because they have like DJs come to their coffee shop on the weekends. We're not gonna have a DJ, but the vibes are just gonna be immaculate, and I'm so excited to meet some of you, to just be there all day in LA and like have Skin by Ella there. Working with the Nekohama team is gonna be so cool. So starting to plan that, and then also work is just crazy, like personal influencer side of things, my brand deals. I just have so many brand deals this time of year. I would say this time of year is the busiest time of year for any influencer. Like so many brands save their holiday, like save their budget for holiday, and most big companies have like a Q4 budget, or a budget that they need to spend by the end of Q4. So like a lot of budget that they may have left will go out, and then I'll say like January is definitely like the calmest time for brand deals. Like people are still figuring out their Q1 budgets, and it's like a slower time, which I am looking forward to that. But right now I'm really excited because last night I got one confirmed and one is still in the talks. So one like incredible brand deal that I'm so fucking excited for, and it plays into being a business owner, a brand owner, and how I run my business. So I'm super, super excited to be working with them. I will share more, and you guys will obviously know it when you see it because I already pay to use it for Skin by Ella. So when they reached out for a partnership, I was so excited. Yeah. That's the plan for the day, and have another meeting at 12, and then tonight I have a shop bot meeting, and I think I'm gonna get dinner with the twins, Bridget and Danielle, at their favorite restaurant, Momo's, so that should be really fun. Hi vlog. Okay, this is my look for the night. I am heading to the Louis Vuitton store opening, and they gave me this sweater to wear to it, and then that bag, and my sister's gonna be there, so I'm excited. I just called my Uber. I feel like it's probably already downstairs. Blew out my hair. I actually like love the fit. I like didn't think this sweater was gonna look cute with this outfit that I envisioned, and it like really looked cute, and it was randomly unbuttoned when I put it on. I was like, wait, it looks kind of cute with the bottom one undone, although I didn't even try it like that. No, I feel like it's cute. And then my Zimmerman boots, which I literally cannot stop wearing these. Good morning. I am on my way into the city. I'm in an Uber. I honestly debated driving, and the traffic is just so bad this morning, and I didn't want to have to deal with a parking spot, mainly also because I'm gonna be into the city through like 2 p.m. so I'm not only just going to this, I'm on my way to a form workout at Aura Space, and Skin by Ella is part of the gift bags, so I'm really excited. There's like a lot of cool people coming to the event. It's not only influencers, but there's founders and other types of people going. I think it'll be like 18 people. It is also with like High Confectionery. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about it, but I remember I vlogged when I went to their event. It's by Whitney Port started it, and it's like a very low dose THC gummy. And like I talk about cans all the time, she has a gummy that's actually even a lower dose than a drink can. So it's 1 milligram, which is probably like the lowest dose you could find out there. And I bought the gummies when I went to her event to support her, and I'm obsessed. I love them. Like, cans are so nice at home or like in an Uber on a way to an event, but like the gummies are great when you want to just like take one and not drink it, and like if you're like running out the door or if you're going to a dinner, it's nice. There's also these other things that I did in the vlog when I went to pop-up grocery, those like WIMS things I've been using a lot too. I actually haven't drank in, let's see, I like did a little tracker. I almost didn't want to share this on the vlog because I feel like that puts more pressure on it, but I kind of was like just feeling really sick of drinking and like over it, and I don't have a plan for like how long I don't want to drink for, but I've been doing it. And today is 18 days, 10 hours, and 20 minutes. I got an app to track it. It's literally called like I Am Sober. I don't know, I randomly woke up one day and I was like, I can't. Like, the holiday season really stresses me out. I go to 50 events in a week and everyone drinks all of them and they're always serving alcohol. So I was like, I just need to have like a no alcohol rule during this time of year, because if I don't, then I'll just drink and then I'll feel like shit about it. That's what I've been doing. Anyways, very sidetracked, but I'm almost to the event. I was hoping to get there a little bit earlier because I wanted to put everything in the gift bags, but I already like pre-wrapped them up, so I'll just have to chuck them in, and I'm sure the gift bags are already made, and people always show up late to these things. So yeah, I'm also very excited for the workout. I don't know if Sammy's teaching it or who's teaching it, but I haven't worked out in like a week and a half. So it's definitely gonna be hard for me, but I'm really excited to move my body because it's been a minute. And then yeah, I think I'm gonna stay in the city for a little bit. Maybe if I have time, I'll walk over to the Elk because they carry Skin by Ella, and I didn't get to it the other day and I really wanted to go in and see it. And then I'm actually going to therapy at 1 p.m, which is really exciting. I actually don't go to therapy that often anymore, but the therapist that I used to go to, and I would go bi-weekly, so I'd go every other week, was amazing, and I loved her so much. And my sister actually just started going to her, but we kept in touch and have actually become friends. Not like friends, but like we got closer than just like therapy and client. And she actually like agreed to like see me a few times, just like one-on-one, like not more so like outside of it all, so more like casual, I guess. So I'm actually going to see her and talk with her this afternoon, which I'm really looking forward to, and then have a really crazy afternoon. I have a call for our paid ads, which is exciting. We're gonna start running some of our holiday ads, and then I'm going to a Matilda Jerf event at the Carlisle, which is so cool. Then I'm going to a Knicks game with Theory, and James is coming with me. And then my really good friend from Newport is in town. She's a brand, she's hosting a dinner and a party for her brand. So I think I will do all three of those without coming home in between. So I need to find a look that works for all of those and then hopefully go home. But like, she's hoping it's a late night. I told her I'm not drinking, and she's like, yeah, you are. I'm not going to. Hello vlog, we are heading upstate, and it just got a ton of snow, 8 to 15 inches. Power was out all day yesterday. I think it is restored in some places today, so we decided to come up today, check on things at the house. Hopefully some more tiles have gone in, some of our new windows have gone in, not all of it, but we're making progress. Still hoping to spend Christmas there, so we're gonna go check on it right now, see it in the snow, spend a night at the DeBrews, have a nice dinner, and then head to Cedar Lakes for a couple of nights. But I really wanted to vlog and show you guys the updates with the house, because I know I've been continuing to show things in the vlog and I feel like nothing has looked crazy different or close to done. So I'm hoping we have some exciting things to show today. Are Or you think it's gonna be a disaster still? The floors are in. The kitchen floors are in. A fireplace. I mean, there is a fireplace, but it'll be the thing that was inside of it has been taken out now. I'm excited to see the windows. I don't know if he's done any tiles, huh?
I think it'll look pretty similar, unfortunately. What about the floor in the kitchen?
Haven't seen that yet.
Have I seen that yet? Have we seen that yet?
No, no one's seen that yet.
So
We saw photos of it.
Yeah, so that's a big change.
Yeah, exciting.
Exciting stuff.
What'd you get? A donut? Just a pre-donut?
Appetizer.
Still a bit disastrous in here, but new windows!
No, you never saw that before.
Yeah, we have.
No, because of the plate thing.
I mean, you can still see it. Wow, look at the fireplace. It's looking good. I mean, up there, not so much, but down here, looks so good.
With the hearth is going to be amazing.
Yes.
It's kind of cute.
These are all of our paint buckets. So the paint's here. These windows went in.